Hey everyone, today we are going to talk about one of the forms of emotional abuse called gaslighting. I will be honest with you guys, I'm 33 years old and I'm still susceptible to gaslighting. Even though I'm studying psychology for 4 years, even though I have many years of personal therapy, even though I know the mechanism how it works, I still am susceptible to it. I think it all comes from childhood when it was absolutely normal back in the days because parents did not really ask about your feelings. They told you what you had to feel. I'm not sure, maybe in Western countries it was a little bit different, but in our Eastern European countries it was like that. We even have this anecdote when a little boy was playing outside with his friends and was called home by his mom. He rocks up and his question is, "Mom, am I hungry or am I cold and need to wear a hat?" Anyways, no matter if you guys were raised in different culture, I'm sure 99% of you encountered situations when you were upset, something happened and your parents were saying, "Oh, it's fine, you're just tired, you will sleep and tomorrow it will all be good." So these are the roots of us being so susceptible to gaslighting. If an important person says so, it is probably the truth. And after growing up, of course, we consider our partner an important and close person. My name is Darina and I'm doing my psychology postgrad in Australia. Let's get started. So, gaslighting is a form of psychological abuse whose main goal is to make you doubt that you are sane, that you can trust your own feelings or judgments, that you are capable of making decisions, and so on. What is the purpose of it? Of course, manipulation. And here comes another question. Why you have to manipulate your partner? And you can be surprised now, but there are not many people who are very conscious and aware in their communication style, in the way they are building relationships. So people do use emotional manipulations, particularly gaslighting, for two main reasons. To control a person because of the fear of abandonment. I'm going to tell you what you are feeling. I'm going to construct your reality so I can be sure you stay. Or the second major reason is when a person wants to control but out of disgusting reasons. Say they are cheating or taking drugs, so by convincing their partners that this is not what they think, they can keep doing their dodgy things behind the partner's back and can always say that this is all your imagination and I'm all in white. Let's have a look at what are the most common phrases gaslighters use, and let's start with the most innocent one, and it is, "I didn't mean that," or "You understood my words wrong." Why innocent? Because even though it is technically gaslighting, it allows us to balance a little bit here, as it can actually happen when we say something and the person takes it in the wrong way. Or we can see that we unintentionally hurt someone. We can use this little gaslighting trick to fix this mistake. But if we are constantly being told, "You understood this wrong, you understood this wrong, and every day you understood this wrong," oh well, even the most educated, intellectual person might start thinking that something is wrong with her or his mental capacity, isn't it? Another phrase gaslighters use is "I never said" or "I never did that." I personally hate this one because, of course, I cannot 100% remember everything. So if I can be sure that I'm not crazy, I cannot be sure that I have a perfect memory, correct? Unless I am a Sheldon Cooper from Big Bang Theory. By the way, guys, do you like Sheldon? I have a feeling that he's like a pineapple on the pizza. Some people love him and some people hate him. By the way, I love both. I love Sheldon Cooper and I love pineapple on the pizza. Anyways, if you notice that this is a usual tactic your partner uses, you better start recording what they said. You have to keep messages, make notes on your phone. I don't know, Monday 15th of February they said that they will buy groceries or take your car to the service. Is it healthy? Oh well, of course, when in your relationship you have to record what the other person said, it is definitely not healthy. But if it is something you need to do to protect yourself from emotional abuse and understand, is it you crazy? Is it them crazy? What actually happening out there? I think this is a good method. By the way, guys, if you're getting value from this video, please don't forget to hit the like button. It really helps me as a new creator to develop this channel. Also, subscribe, guys. This channel is for all of us to build nice, happy relationships and be aware of any toxic people or behaviors out there. Another phrase gaslighters use is "you are too sensitive." This is just a classic of top 10 phrases because it's kind of true. We all are a little bit sensitive, so they cannot be caught by saying, "No, I'm not. I'm not sensitive." But it is also very cruel because any reaction you are giving, which is totally fine, it is your feelings. You are allowed to feel what you feel. You can be claimed as too sensitive. So, if someone tells you that you are too sensitive, you can protect yourself by saying, "Can you please give me a brochure or a guide that describes what are the level of sensitivity exist and how you measured that I am particularly sensitive?" Now let's move to the heavy artillery. You are imagining things, your jealousy makes you see things, you are overreacting, and so on. So this stuff can really confuse you because if the person you love says that, probably there is something correct about it. And now imagine if a person hears it day after day after day, what will it start doing with your psyche? That's right, you will slowly stop trusting yourself. Your world will become a bit distorted and you will start accepting things that are not acceptable. Say your partner is talking on the phone with a woman every evening. Oh well, if they do it in front of me and not even hiding, probably they're right. Probably I am a little jealous, and things can escalate to the really inappropriate stuff. Interestingly, when your friend sees what is happening, they can be really mortified and be like, "How did you allow that? This is so inappropriate." And this is the moment when you can actually wake up and be like, "Whoa, yeah, how did I allow that?" But that's how gaslighting works. And one of the most brutal phrases is, "You're crazy, paranoid, delusional." This is the most blatant form of gaslighting, where the gaslighter directly attacks your mental stability, undermines your confidence, and makes you doubt your own sanity and judgment. Why is that dangerous? Because if told regularly, it disables you from being an equal participant in this relationship. But also, how can you know if you deserve a better job if you are delusional? How you understand which friendship makes you happy if you're crazy? And so on. Your psyche gets so tired of fighting these accusations that it can give in one day, as it is really exhausting trying to prove otherwise every single day. So it can have a direct impact on all spheres of your life, making you feel miserable, incapable, insecure, and not trusting your own judgment. If you guys found this video useful, please hit the like button, as it really helps me as a new creator. Also, there is another video on different types of psychological abuse you might find useful. Just click here to watch, and I will see you next time.